It's a 3-2 shootout victory for the Stars here tonight as they defeat the Tri-City Storm. And it's time for Coach's Comments, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. I'm Joel Norman, joined by the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo. And Rocky, was there ever a doubt we would probably get an exciting game here tonight after all the craziness of the week, but you guys pulled it out tonight?
It's two good teams, both competing on a lot of rest. And, considering we had as much rest as we did, I was kind of disappointed with the way we played at times. I didn't like our energy in the second period. I thought we played soft a little bit for stretches in the first period, but we were able to deal with a lot of adversity, obviously, late there in the third, and a mistake leads to a tie game, then a 5-minute major penalty, but that's all part of the process of growing up, and you can't learn how to manage those situations until you're in them, and I thought that we did a really nice job of finding a way to kill that and put ourselves back in position to find a way to win the game.
The PK was phenomenal in overtime. Let's talk about that. I mean, you got to kill off a 5-minute, well, I guess ended up being about 3 minutes with the matching penalties, but you guys stood strong in a really tough moment in the game.
Yeah, that could really go the wrong direction quickly, and fortunately they took a little bit of an undisciplined penalty there to take the 5 minutes and turn it into 3, and that killed off the majority of what was left for regulation. But you're looking at a 3-minute, 2.5-minute 4-on-3, which is not an envious position to find yourself in if you're killing. But our guys did a really good job with their sticks. We were able to take away the seam passes and get a couple clears, and as Jan does, made a few big saves for us.
If fans weren't familiar with him in shootout opportunities, they certainly were acquainted here tonight with Ryan Spinelli. Another ridiculous goal by him in the shootout.
Yeah, I mean, that was I didn't use him first because, obviously he scored last time, and so, I wanted to hopefully bury one, and Dash was able to do that. I wasn't actually going to use him second either. I was going to go with somebody else second, but once Jan made the second save, I figured, hey, let's see if we can end this thing right now. And I also knew he had a couple more tricks up his sleeve and that he wasn't just a one-trick pony. So, that way he scored obviously last week or 2 weeks ago in Tri-City was impressive. But what was better is he created the illusion he was going to do the same thing when he was coming in the zone and kind of waited him out. And again, I think that Corpse thought he was going to come back and try to go forehand under the bar, and he was able to just pull it and put it up in a spot where there's no goalie in the world that would have stopped that puck.
It would have been really impressive had that even happened. Well, let's talk about Blake Montgomery. Third straight game that he has scored. We talked about early in the season. He's gonna, if he continues to get these breakaway chances, he's gonna cash in. It feels like most games now we can count on him scoring kind of on a breakaway goal.
Well, I don't want to put that kind of pressure on him. The biggest thing with Blake is we're just trying to get him to play the right way all the time. And, there's no question about how dynamic he is and his ability to change the game with his feet. He's gotten more understanding of what he needs to do to play without the puck. He's more responsible in his own end. So all of those things are big steps when it comes to Blake's development. But he's certainly a fun player to watch. He's electric. He can change the game with his feet, and he's able to do that almost every night. And I think he's got, 11 goals in his last 15 games. So, again, that's a pace that's not realistic to keep up. But I did have a guy score 60 and 60 a few years ago, so I guess it is possible. But, for us, it's more about just continuing to help Blake become a 200-foot player on a consistent basis. And he's trending in that right direction, and I'm really proud of him for that.
Well, this was a heck of a win here tonight, Rocky. Enjoy this one despite the shortened weekend. We will talk to you next weekend.
Thanks, Joel.
That's the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, and this has been Coach's Comments brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.